So now we start Intro B, which is a very fun test. So at A, we're going to enter at working trot rising, and at X, we're going to halt through the medium walk and salute. So again, straightness on the center line and in the transitions are really important, and clarity with what we're telling the horse. Good, couple walk steps, halt, salute. We take our hands off the reins, though if your rider has a disability, especially at a show at CalNet, we can speak to the judges and make sure that that's not a requirement if they're unable to do so. At C, we're going to track left, riding all the way to our letter. We want balance and bend through the turn. At E, we're going to circle left 20 meters in the working trot rising. So we're going to look at the roundness of the circle, accuracy in the geometry, make sure the horse is looking to the inside. Again, not on the bit, but bent in the direction of travel. So here we're going to touch at letter B, focusing on visuals, making sure we start and end at the same place, that we are touching our letters during that 20-meter circle, which is very challenging. So we're going straight between K and A, medium walk. We want the balanced transition, sitting in our saddle, riding our corner, keeping the walk active, riding through the short side here. Again, corners very important, that we need to use the corners to prepare for what comes next. So from F to E, we're going to free walk, where we show that freedom to stretch neck forward and downward. We lengthen our reins, widen our hands, and let the horse stretch down, showing the ground cover, so that just means the horse's steps. We want to elongate them. So again, FE, which is the short diagonal, not the full diagonal. At letter E, we gather the reins, prepare for our E to H, our medium walk. So we gathered our reins, got organized, and we're preparing for our next bit. In between H and C, in that corner, we go working trot rising. So ride that corner, balance transition, and then at letter B, we're going to do our circle to the right, our 20-meter circle right. So again, straightness here on the long side, passing letter B, looking right towards letter E to make sure we have that in our sights to make our circle as accurate as possible. Because again, in these intro tests, that's very important. You're being judged on the accuracy of your geometry, meaning your circles. And bent to the inside, returning to the track at B, straight ahead. And we will go A, down center line. So you want to have your rider ride your corner. Before they approach A, they should turn their head and look across towards C to make that a nice straight turn so they end up on the center line, not overshooting. Preparing for the halt through the walk, settling, and saluting. So just another point about our free walk and our medium walk. You want to start your riders understanding for the free walk, they will need to lengthen their reins, meaning let the reins out, and then before their next directive, medium walk, collected walk, whichever, they'll need to gather their reins back up. So this is another really good time to practice letting the reins out, gathering them back up without having the horse get tense. So we want to teach them how to do it gently, tactfully, but still make it happen in a short period of time. So this is a really good teachable moment where we can take elements of the test and break them down. We can teach all of this stuff as riding lessons to prepare our riders to either compete, like I said, or just have a stronger skill set. We can teach accurate transitions and 20-meter circles in particular for this level. So now we move to Intro Test C, which has the introduction of canter. From Intro A to C, there are gradual changes in difficulty, which you'll notice, and C is where your rider begins to show at the canter. So let's take a look.